Wait, we live?
No, we're not live. It's just recording.
Okay.
It's just recording.
All right.
But
I'm glad I put my good clothes on again.
But nah, so you say before we started, you said that you started going to therapy every Thursday.
Yeah, every Thursday. I initially, when I first started going to therapy, I want to say it was about 4 years ago. I went for the first time, and I did like a couple sessions, but I wasn't really ready to receive what they were giving me. So I picked it back up last year, and she would give me homework, and it was going good, but at the same time, like, life was life for me at that time. I had lost my job. I was going through relationship turmoil, and it kept getting harder and harder to go in and talk to this lady and get some positivity about my life when it seemed like everything around me was just going bad. But that was just because I was looking at it from a negative aspect. I felt like I was losing things, or I felt like I was losing people. But the things that were going on, like now that I look back at it, like, those things weren't losses. Like, these were, everything that was happening to you was for your good.
Yep.
Everything turned out the way it was supposed to turn out because you wasn't supposed to be at that place, or this person wasn't supposed to be in your life at that time.
Right.
That's not to say that I might not ever be cool with these people, or I might not ever, that things can't turn around, but where you are in your life right now and the things that are going on, you're not supposed to be here, but this person is not supposed to be there. And so now that I look at it like that, oh man, I feel great. I feel so much better. And so I didn't end up going back with the lady. They have a therapy group here for Black men, and it's group therapy. And I started going to that every Thursday. And it's crazy because I just naturally came across it on Instagram. And I was like, oh, this is all right. Let me check this out. Let me see.
Let me ask you this:
And,
how did you build up the courage to go to therapy? Was it your first time, or like did you kind of have that in the back of your head, like, ooh,
the group therapy, or the initial?
The initial, like, to just put yourself out there, because with therapy you got to be vulnerable. You got to really, and a lot of times we don't feel comfortable telling other people what we're going through, especially as a Black man. They always tell
that first time I went at the behest of my mom, but okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I wasn't open. I was ashamed. I was ashamed of the way I was feeling, how sad or how depressed I was. I was ashamed to admit the thoughts that I was thinking. I was ashamed. So, and I feel like she knew as well. So it didn't work for me because I wasn't allowing it to work. I wasn't being real with her. I wasn't being real with her because I wasn't being real with myself. So like now, fast forward 4 years later, oh man, I know I can come in here. I can say, man, this how I feel about this how I feel about that, and I can leave it all right there. And you'll be surprised to hear how many other people feel the way you feel, or how many other people are going through the things that you're going through. But they'll never know if you holding all that stuff in. But you have to be able to find a safe space for you. Group therapy might not work for everybody. Like it's helped tremendously for me. But some people might be more inclined to choose the one-on-one interaction. Yeah. It's all about what works for you, but I would definitely recommend that for any and everybody. because you have to lay those burdens down. Don't get me wrong, like I give all my problems to God. I give everything to God, and I know that that's probably why I probably come across as lackadaisical about things or nonchalant. But bro, certain things come on in my life, they don't bother me. It's just like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
Like something might come right now and knock me down. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna dust myself off. All right, what's next?
Right.
Because I know that this is just momentarily. I know that this is not gonna last. I'm not gonna let this upset me. I'm not gonna let this bother me. Whether that's something that someone says to me or whether it's something that someone does to me. I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna see why it's happening. I'm gonna ask God, what's the reason for it happening? It's all about changing your thought process and your mind frame when things happen.
Yeah.
And I know I would have never done that had I not taken therapy seriously.
That's good that you was able to be open about that, man.
Yeah, I had a brother.
Go ahead.
Matter of fact, Avery. His name is Avery. He was telling me about it first. He had told me about it for like 3 weeks, and I would always say, "I'm coming, I'll come," but I never came. I would always say, "I had to get this to do." I would find stuff to do so that I wouldn't be available Thursday.
So you was fighting it. You was fighting not going.
Yeah, the group for sure. Yeah,
still skeptical
because I was like, man, you wasn't honest the first time, so like, don't even go in your plan. But when I decided, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take this serious. I'm gonna go check it out. And I went in there, and the first thing they did, they introduce yourself, what you do, and what's a win that you want to comment on right now. And it could be a win from yesterday, last year. But they focus on, what are your wins? We're not gonna focus on the losses, we're gonna focus on the wins. And that was good. And that's what really pulled me in.
Yeah.
Because I've been so positive on things and the way that things are working out in my life right now. So all they did to me was confirm and solidify that, hey man, you're on the right path, you're going in the right direction. Man, these brothers in here crying, they stressing, they going through it, but they staying so positive. And in your head, you're like, oh man, if they can make it through this, like if they can make it through these things that they got going on, oh man, you're gonna be all right.
Oh yeah. Because sometimes you feel like you're the only one. You know what I mean? Everybody feels like they're the only one going through it until you see, like you said, you was in that circle. And you're like, oh man.
Or you feel like your problems are just oh so bad until you hear stuff that is oh so bad. And it is like,
there's always somebody else going through something else worse than you. You always remember that. We've been knowing that since we was kids. There's always somebody going through something worse than you.
Somebody got it worse, bro.
Yep. I always look at that. Third world countries, somebody that's got amputations, somebody got diabetes they living with, and then you worried about your rent can't get paid. I'd rather have rent can't get paid than you know what I mean, the other stuff. And when you think like that, that's when there's levels to it, man. Everybody got their own issue, but
bro, I knew it was levels. I knew it was levels when first they had everybody that was new introduce themselves. And one of the regulars in there, he's a homeless guy. I'm like, this man is homeless coming to therapy. Like, bro, shut up. Yeah, it's like, bro, like, you ain't got you don't have a reason to complain about nothing. Like, this man is probably at the lowest moment of his life.
Yep.
But he still believes and he still has hope that things are going to get better.
Yep.
So if he can do it, hey man, you can do it.
I said on one of my shows, man, I remember me being homeless. I'm talking about I'm going to Elsik, but I'm coming from Star Hope, downtown Houston, Texas, to go get on the bus, man. Everybody thinking that I'm over here because I was over there off of Spice Lane at the time. So everybody thinking that I'm about to go to my house. Man, come on. 14 years old, got to be on hush hush because you know you can't spread mama's business. You
Right,
know what
right,
I
right.
mean? Like, and then we back at the Star Hope. Like, come on. And I'm holding this all in at 14. This is before I met Lottie.
And the
So,
crazy part is, I met you 5 years later,
yup,
and I've been knowing you since, bro, since 19.
yup.
So
So I was
there's
19 years
like
old.
16, 17 years, dog.
That's crazy. It's
No,
crazy.
for sure.
That's
And to
crazy.
see where you at now, the family that you done created, the way that God has blessed you and your wife and your kids, man, it's a blessing for real, bro. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you and your platform, man. And I want you to keep up the good work, and whatever God got in store for you is for you, man. Can't nobody else take that away from you. And I know that you're gonna succeed and be prosperous in whatever you set out to do. I firmly believe that, bro. And anything I can do to help you along the way in your journey, all you got, I'm a phone call away.
I appreciate it, man.
If I don't answer the phone, I'm on D&D as normal. Just text me.
Wait.
Me, I'll take it off.
You ain't on 2K no more?
Oh no, I still do. I still get on that, man.
You know, I got to give it up to you because I'm a football player. I was always a football player, but I remember me and you was in the room and you was playing 2K10. Remember with Kobe on the front doing the shirt? Yes. I remember that. You introduced me to 2K because I never played. I was Madden and I was NFL 2K. That was 05. But when I met you, you put me on with 2K. Cause I'm over here like, what's this? What's the Kobe look? Okay, come on here. I
remember that because I was doing a little career mode with my player.
Yeah, because I got it the next year when we moved to Toledo in 11. I got it, and that's when they were doing my crew. Remember my crew?
Yes, the crew running the crews. Yeah,
the crew. Yeah.
Yep. That's crazy. I do remember that, bro. I was sitting in the room chilling, playing the game, and you asked me, and next thing I know, you got one. Yep. You done created your player and
everything. Cause I wasn't the basketball type of guy.
Yeah, you was always mad. Yeah.
Yeah, I was mad. I was doing mad.
You was mad.
That's crazy. That's crazy how that all worked out, man.
Yeah, everything. That's what I'm saying. Everything gonna work out, bro.
That's what's up, man. You could have went left. You could have went right, man. That's what I tell people. Like, even like my younger cousin. That's only like a couple.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't always went right. Sometimes I did go left. So in some areas of my life I did go left. In some areas of my life I did go right. But I never stopped moving. Yeah. I stayed moving. I feel like a lot of people, man, because I've gotten like this in my life where I stopped moving. And it's like, damn, bro, like you at least gotta keep moving. Like, you might not always go the right direction, but keep moving. Yeah. Like keep going, keep pushing, keep going. And for the first time in my life, bro, I really feel like I'm moving in the right direction.
Do you feel like you're closer to your goals? What you set out?
No, not really, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I just I didn't even start making goals until a couple of years ago. But the ones that I did make, I'm proud of myself for accomplishing those. Anything I truly set out to do, I've accomplished it. I've achieved it, and I'm proud of that. Yeah. Really, to answer your question, yeah.
That's what's up. I mean, for me, because
anything I set out to do, I've pretty much achieved it.
Yeah, my biggest goal, man, is getting out of the 9 to 5. And like I said, that's why I even started doing this, and part of Studio X, it's kind of like, as I explained it to people, Nightcap and Club Shake Shack. You know what I mean? So like what we doing right now is Nightcap, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Where you're doing the, did I get that right? Or this is Club Shake Shack. So this part of it, this is Club Shake Shack. So this is part of the interview part, where I bring people on and we chat, we talk about, whatever we want to talk about. It's a conversation, whatever like that. And then I have the other one where it's just me. I talk about topics that's going on. And, I try to spread the word, man, try to give motivation, try to give tips, anything that I can, to people and stuff like that. But yeah, I wanted to get. I want to be home on the weekends with my wife and kids. I want to go on trips. I want to create my own destiny. I want to, define where my zip code gonna be, how much money I make. Because if I bet on myself, I feel like I can go as far as I want to go. But as long as I wake up every morning to clock in to a job I ain't trying to be at, I'll never be happy. And like I said, that was one of my biggest.
I definitely understand that.
That was one of my biggest goals, man. And like I said, I started this channel on the 24th, man, of last month of February. And like literally within 5 days, I hit 100 subscribers, just grinding, and I'm damn near at 150 after another week, so I'm just keep on pushing, man, every single day so I can, get to my goals on this and hopefully take it to where I want to be, But
and man, go ahead.
I'm trying, praying, church every Sunday, whether I'm at work or she's, at work, vice versa, because we on the opposite weekends of each other. So
I'm actually supposed to be getting baptized on Easter Sunday.
Really?
At Will Avenue.
I was gonna ask you if you still at that church.
Okay, so like that's my home church for sure. We've been going there since '91.
Yeah.
But with me living on the south side now, in Third Ward, it's 45 minutes. And when I had ran into like my financial difficulties and stuff, well, it really wasn't even that. It was more so working in the nightlife, working in the clubs, getting off at 2 and 3 in the morning, or getting home at 2 and 3 in the morning, and then getting up, going to church. Like let's be real, I wasn't doing that. And I don't like going to church just to go to church. I like being involved. So like, there I was singing in the choir. Well, I gotta go to choir rehearsal. I gotta go to Bible study. So I'm making that trip, 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back. And I knew that I couldn't be committed.
Yeah.
Versus with Wheeler, a lighter weight, I can tap in and do, pretty much everything that they offer.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that. And it really does remind me of my home church. So, and what another thing that made the transition easier for me was a few of the members that were at my home church, they're there as well. So, that definitely made it easier. Matter of fact, the pastor who does Bible study on Wednesday, he was one of the pastors from there. So,
okay, yeah, it definitely makes it easier for the.
Yeah, I speak with them. I speak with them every Wednesday. One of the other ladies, I grew up in church with her son. He's a singer, and I speak to her every Wednesday. We get a big hug every Wednesday. Like it's a lot of love, and I love being around that positivity, especially like the way my life has been going these past few months is real. It's been real negative, down, depressed, and things like that. So to like kind of flip that switch, it's like I know it's nothing but God. And every day not easy, bro. Every day is not easy, but I just take it one day at a time, and it just gets better and better every day. It gets better and better. Like it gets easier. It gets easier every day to just be more positive, changing my outlook on life. I just take it one day at a time. It's crazy. I'm at a place now that, bro, I thought it was gonna take me years to get here, but being here now is like, hey man, you where you supposed to be.
You feel like peace.
You feel how you supposed to feel, or you thinking how you supposed to think, and it's exciting. Like it's really exciting.
That's what's up. I see the smile on your face. It says,
I was trying to hold it.
It says it all, man. It says it all.
I was trying to hold it. I was trying to hold it for sure.
I can tell.
But yeah, man, like
you pondering about everything that you've been through, and you thinking about where you at now. Like, man,
Yes.
I did that. I'm doing it.
Bro, and I know it's never been God.
Yes.
Like I can't take no credit for none of this. Like it's God. Like it's no other way I can explain it.
Yeah.
Coming out of the things I done came out of, being in the places I am, the way I've been able to sustain, like it's God. It's truly God that surrounded myself with positive people. Removing negative influences out of my life and swapping that out with equally yoked people, positive people, people who mean me well and actually truly want to see me succeed and actually put in the work to help me reach my goals and be the man I'm supposed to be or be the friend I'm supposed to be. Man, there's no greater feeling than that.
Yeah.
Because people will say they love you or they say they care about you or they say they want the best for you, but they're not helping you achieve that. They're not helping you become that. Now, don't get me wrong. They can't do it for you. You still got to put in the work. You still have to do your part. But I can't say, Xavier, I love you as a brother, or I want the best for you, or I want all of these positive things to go on in your life, but I'm not sharing your podcast. I'm not subscribing. I'm not spreading the word as far as what you want to do with your goals, or I'm not sharing your dream.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing? What am I doing to help you achieve it?
Right.
So, yeah, like, don't get me wrong. It takes you putting in the work, but yeah, man, you gotta have that support.
Hey, faith
Nobody
works is dead.
Nobody does nothing in this world on their own.
Facts.
Like all of that self-made this, self-made that, like nothing is self. We've all had help and support in some way or another, shape, form, or fashion along the way.
Yep, that is true.
No, nobody does anything alone.
That is true. Has there been somebody you wanted that support from that you didn't get it from? Now y'all not like vibing.
Absolutely. But it just wasn't in them to give it. It just wasn't in them to be that for me, regardless of if I was that for them or not. And I don't do things for people to get it done for me in return. I do for people because that's just who I am and my core as a person. But yeah, it would be nice to have that reciprocated energy for sure. Absolutely. Whether it's friendships, relationships, any kind of, it's basic. I feel like that's basic human interaction to reciprocate energy. Like if I show you love, like show me love. And I feel like people get caught up with the counting favors. Like don't count no favors. Like,
yeah, I didn't need 5 for you, so I need you to come on, let's get even.
Or like throwing it back in their face that you did something. Well, I did this for you, I did that. Well, did you do it for me or did you do it for you? Because why am I hearing about it again?
Exactly.
Like anything I ever done for anybody, I never want to hear it again. Half the time, I probably forgot that I even did it for you. I just know you asked me. If I did it, I was in a position to be able to do it for you. I was in the right mind frame, or I had the mental capacity to do it for you, and so I did it without even thinking. So
yeah, like you said, you wouldn't keep account.
I wasn't keeping count,
but obviously they were.
Yeah, so it's like, did you do it for me or did you do it for you? Because why am I should never hear about it ever again. Like, I did that because I love you. I did that because I care about you.
Right.
Like Future said in a song one day, he was like, if I did it for you, it came from the heart. And I really feel that way when I do something for somebody. Like, if I do something for anybody, like, I did that from the heart, bro. Like, you ain't got to thank me. Like, That's just who I am. That's just what I do. And I just be wanting to see people happy, bro. I want to see people succeed. Um, I love being positive, bro. I love putting a smile on people's face. So like looking back, it's like, man, it's been a couple times over the past few months, like you not you.
Mm.
Like no commercials that be like either snipping. It's like I know when I'm not being me. Like getting my lick back or being mean, vindictive, spiteful. Like all of that's not you. Like you going out of your way to do that because your feelings are hurt, your pride is hurt, your ego is hurt, or whatever the case may be. But deep down in your core, like you're a forgiving person. You're a forgiving person, you're a loving person, you're a kind person, you're a caring person. So all of those negative attributes and things, they're not in your nature. So you don't have to be that. And now I realize whenever I am being that, I know I'm not being true to myself. So every day I wake up, I tell myself, as soon as I open my eyes, be true to yourself.
Mm.
Like no matter what go on today, be true to yourself. Like if you know you goofy, you corny, or you laugh at something, like be true to yourself. Like just be you, be who you are. If you want to do something that other people might not do, oh well, that's them. Like you are you. Like God made you for a reason. Ain't nobody else be me but me.
Right.
Like you want to wear something that people like, oh, this outdated, this out of style, this tacky. Like if you like it, that's all that matters. You wear it. Like you be you.
Right. That's good that
So
you
I
able
just
to notice
it's
that.
like stay true to yourself, man.
Because some people wouldn't come out of that frame of mind. You know what I mean? They'll just stay
I was
vindictive and they'll be, not who they are.
I was not always true to myself though, like at all. I was not always true to myself. But now that I am, oh man, I notice it. And it's a really, really good feeling.
Man, I guess
Like, it's like, man, can't nobody tell me nothing because I know I'm being real with me. Like, man, can't nobody tell me nothing.
sound like you at peace.
Yeah, it's peaceful, bro. It's peaceful as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So now when unpeaceful folk come into your life, how do you react?
Oh, I recognize it immediately, and I'm off them. Even people who I may have known for years, like if I feel a negative, if I get a negative vibe from you, oh yeah, I'm off you, bro. I cut you off because you are not conducive to my journey.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not meant to be on the journey that I'm going on. Because if I'm on this peace, this positive, this love, this growth, this respect, if I'm on this path right here, and you coming from this side with that, oh yeah, I gotta cut that road off because I'm going this way.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, I can love you from the bottom of my heart. I can feel how I feel about you, but yeah, man, it's hard. I gotta let you go, and it really be hard, bro, when it's people that you really mess with, people that you really had love for, or people that you really cared about that you would have gave the shirt off your back to. But hey, man, you came into this world by yourself. You're gonna leave this world by yourself. Ain't nobody gonna say, John and X did this with their life, or John and X did that with their life. It's all about what did you do with your life. Your life is your life. And
One life to live.
yep. And I'm gonna make sure I make the best of it.
Make the best of it. I mean, a lot of us feel like we got forever. I think I seen a clip where they were saying like you got from 0 to 100, and most of us don't live to 100. So you cut out that 80 to 100. And then most of us don't really think to like where we're at now, like how you're at peace right now until you're damn
Mm-hmm.
near 30, so you cut out 0 to 30. So if you look at it between 30 and 80, what I mean, is life for real. And it's like, well,
Yes.
what are you gonna do with that life? And that's like you
Right.
said, if you ain't coming with the same mind frame that I'm at right now, then you gotta move on around. And those
Yeah, I got
who you rock with that aren't there, hey, I gotta move around. And will it hurt? Of course, yeah. Especially if I loved you, if I really rock with you like that. But at
bro.
the
It
end
was
of the
time.
day, I gotta move around.
It was even times me and you didn't talk except for maybe like once or twice a year on some like check in type stuff. And like it would be times we didn't talk, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like it was times in my life where I was just wilding, like having fun, doing whatever I wanted to do, like living a real wild lifestyle. And I didn't feel no way with you because I knew that my lifestyle wasn't conducive with the lifestyle that you were creating. Being married, raising kids, having a family. And I didn't take it as no slight. Like I know you still love me, cared about me, respected me, and all of that. But I knew that me and you were on two different paths.
Yeah.
So to see us here now, like having this conversation and communicating, it's like, man.
Well, that should let you know that ain't nothing changed.
Wild.
That should let you know
ain't nothing changed. Yeah.
It's one of those relationships where, yeah, you might be out there, I might be out here, but when we link up or when we see each other, or we pick up the phone and call each other, we on the phone for an hour. You know what I mean? Like just really just talking. You know what I mean? Just catching up.
Till the phone die.
Until the phone die. Like,
Yeah, we on it till the phone die.
So yeah, and those are true friendships. True friendships are those y'all can be friends for 50 years, man, and don't talk every day. But when y'all pick up, y'all keying like we was about the 2K. Like we was about, whatever that, may come up or whatever. That's true. That's true friendship. That's true brotherhood. Being able to call each other. And if we did have something, being able to talk about it and move on. Like men are supposed to.
No, for sure.
Being transparent, being able to, come to each other about whatever. You opening up to me about how you really felt or the things that you're going through and stuff like that. And me having the ear and the heart to listen to you as a brother, wanting to help you, want to pick you up and support you. Because that's the thing that we don't do, especially in the Black community with our brothers. We feel like we gotta rock this shit by ourselves, and that's not the case. You can't do it for certain women because they're gonna look at you like you're weak. And then you don't want to cry in front of your boy because you feel like that's weak. So then you sit here and you take all this by yourself, you give it to God, but sometimes people feel like they need something tangible for the time being, so you just kind of hold on to it for yourself. And then you feel like you're in this world by yourself. And you don't have to be.
That would kill you.
Yeah, yo man, your mind will be going crazy trying to hold in, everything you got going on.
You have to let some stuff go, bro. You gotta let that stuff go. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's hard for even me. Like, I give something to God, and the next day I pick it right back up because he didn't deal with it when I wanted him to deal with it, or he didn't fix it when I wanted him to fix it. So it's like, man, let me pick this back up, bro. I got it. No, you don't have it. Put it back down, and I'm gonna deal with it when I deal with it in my own way, in my own time. Yeah. And I know it really be coming off as like I'm nonchalant about certain things, but it's like I have to be because if I say I trust him, if I say I love him or I believe in him, I gotta give him this stuff that bothers me. I have to give him this stuff that's hurt me or caused me pain or worries me or gives me anxiety or things that keep me up at night to where I can't sleep or I'm crying or eating myself out of house and home. Like, man, that stuff will kill you, bro. You gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go. And that's why I say that's why the therapy is so important for everybody who needs it. Because you gotta get it out. When you feel like you can't talk to your mom, when you feel like you can't talk to your daddy, don't nobody will listen to you. You gotta talk to somebody. You gotta be able to get that stuff out, man. And I don't understand why us in the black community don't seek out therapy. Like I don't, we quick to, how they quick to label you with these letters. Oh, he got ADHD.
Right.
Oh, he got this. He got that.
Right.
Sometimes you might need professional help, and it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay to tell a stranger you ain't gonna see them in passing no more. You ain't gonna, you know what I mean? You don't know this person from whoever. Go talk to somebody, man. Go let that out.
Man.
Go get that off your chest. Go talk to God about it. And when you do, like you said, let him take care of it, and believe that he's gonna take care of it.
Yeah, because the only reason why you pick stuff back up after you quote unquote put it down is because you don't really believe that he's gonna take care of it. But if you really and truly believe that he's gonna take care of it, man, you're gonna put it down and let it go.
Yep.
And a lot of that too came with me not only getting back into church, but familiarizing myself with a strong support group and really studying my word and focusing on the promises and the things that he says in there. So I had to put in that work. I had to do that.
Yeah.
I had to realize why I'm here, what got me here, that he brought me here, and he didn't bring me this far to leave me. Like, this not the end of your story.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna do some good stuff. You're gonna be great. Cause he great.
Is people going to church a lost cause?
No. I feel like everybody, people just need to find a church home that fits with them. But also too, I think people need to focus more on the relationship versus the religion. Like, how is your relationship with God? And some people might not even believe in God. It's just, with your creator or Allah or, focus more on your relationship. Once you have the relationship down pat, the religion is just a religion.
Yeah.
But focus more so on their relationship. Like being in that dark room with that TV off, with them lights off and that candle burning, and no music, just you and God just in there talking. Yeah. Like y'all just chopping it up. The same way me and you chopping it up right now. Y'all just talking.
Just having a conversation. And that's why I tell a lot of people, like,
I promise you talk to him, he gonna talk back.
Yep. Just having that conversation with him, man. A lot of people.
If you just shut up and listen, he gonna talk back.
Well, especially because, like my man Bernie Mac said, we ain't no more big mamas. Ain't no more old school, parenting and stuff like that. People to get you up at 8 o'clock in the morning to go to church. Hey, we about to go. Now we're the millennials. We're the ones that's in our 30s that got kids. And it's our responsibility to go, to church or whatever. But now you got streaming, you got internet. People ain't getting up no more. I got a lot of friends that, we ain't been to church in a minute. But on Easter Sunday, everybody in there. And then back after Easter Sunday, a couple weeks after Easter Sunday, ain't nobody back in church no more.
Oh boy, I know Easter Sunday gonna go crazy.
Easter Sunday stay packed. But after Easter Sunday, ain't nobody in church no more.
Easter Sunday in church is like the Easter Sunday in church is like the gym in January.
Like right.
It's like the gym in January. It go crazy.
Everybody be there, and then all of a sudden, I tried that out. God ain't go back to Chipotle. God ain't gonna give me something.
But the gym in May and April, it's a ghost town.
Yep.
But January, that New Year, New Me, they in there.
Yep.
They in there.
It's crazy. Whether you believe in them or not, man, I'll tell you one thing. You won't do wrong if you believe and you walk in his footsteps. I'm telling you. You can't do wrong. There's only good that's going to come out of it.
Somebody told me one day, and I never forgot it, even when I used to lose my faith or feel like, man, this ain't real, or is this, that, and the third. Man told me, he said, I would rather live I would rather live as if there is a heaven than actually make it to heaven, or then actually die and realizing that there was one the whole time that I just chose not to believe.
That's heavy.
Dude told me that, bro, and I never forgot it. I promise. I never, ever, ever forgot it. He was like, man, live like there is a heaven versus living like there ain't one and then dying and realizing that there was one, but you're not gonna get in because you never believed.
Well, that's scary.
Yeah. and I hate it because that's a sad reality. Hey, this is crazy. We see here having this conversation, and somebody just walked up, and they hoodie said, "Because he first loved us." Excuse me, I love your hoodie. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, bro. It say we love because he first loved us. It's in English and they got it in Spanish on the bottom.
That's crazy. That's what's up. As we talk about this.
It reminded me of this hoodie that I bought last week that said, well, I bought it about a month ago. But it said, the front of it says, "You are enough." And the back of the hoodie says, "Dear person behind me, this world is a better place with you in it."
That's what's up. I like that.
Bro, I get so many compliments on that hoodie every single day I wear it. I actually wore it to therapy last week.
It's a good marketing tool, man. You never know who's gonna see it. They need that.
And you never know what people going through, bro. Like, bro, somebody could have been thinking about, not wanting to be here no more. And they read and they saw the back of their hoodie and it was like, man, it eased their mind or it changed their thought process.
That was the sign they needed.
That was the sign that, hey,
man.
Signs and wonders. And that was probably the sign that they needed to stay here in this world or to push on or to not give up or to not lack faith or to not lose their hope. And that was the sign. Like, you just never know. Like, I love stuff like that. Yeah. Like positive stuff. Like, I like that. Just because I know what it's done for me. I know how much it helps me staying positive, staying focused, daily affirmations, words of affirmation. Like, I know how much that stuff means to me and my mental health. So you just never know how much stuff like that means to other people, or you never know how much stuff like that means to somebody. You just never know.
Yeah, I changed my regimen. Getting up early in the morning, working out, like you said, daily affirmations, read my Bible. I check my finances. Then I have me a little something, before I go to work, and then I head on to work.
Bro, I worked out.
You wake up like that.
I worked out. Bro, I worked out every day last week. I'm just dry every day. I've been working out like off and on, but I just decided like last week, like, man, go work out, bro. Because I did dry January. No fast food, no liquor, no dairy, no meat. But I dropped down to like 185.
Really?
And yeah.
Okay.
The whole month of January. I went from 210 to 185. And I was like, all right, cool, I'm good. And I did this, no working out. This just all diet, no working out. And I was content with that. But I didn't like still having the gut. So last week I was like, man, you know what? We finna work out.
Yeah, now you gotta go do something.
Like, okay, cool. Yeah, you reached the weight goal. Now let's tone up.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Before we even got on the phone today, I did a 3-mile walk today.
Really?
I called my cousin. And I told her to come over, bring the baby, because I had put a bike together for her newborn. I put a bike together. I was like, man, bring the baby, bring the bike. Let's go walk this trail. And we walked from my house in the middle of 3rd Ward on this trail to 288 and walked back. It was 3 miles exact. It felt good though, man. It felt good. I've been feeling real good. Just staying active, like not just sitting around the house, like not doing nothing. Like don't get me wrong, like yeah, I love being in my own space, being in the house by myself, like only focusing on me, caring about me. Like don't get me wrong, it's good. It's good being comfortable in your own space, but still like be active too.
Yeah.
Like this is, and I'm not cooped up in the house. I'm outside right now, just enjoying my space and just enjoying my time.
I was gonna ask you,
Not doing,
what's the weather out there? I see you got a
not doing
hoodie
nothing
on.
on the sun. Oh man, you know it could be the middle of the summer. I'm gonna have a hoodie on,
That's about to fall out.
but it is.
You got a hoodie
Man,
on in Houston, Texas.
I don't know. I don't know. I ain't know. Oh, here you go. I was gonna say, why you said the weather on this thing?
Fahrenheit, man. What the weather is?
63.
For real?
63. Yeah, 63.
Let me see.
High 68, low 51.
Man, I got a high 56.
Hold on. It say 55%. Hey, yo. Oh, that's humidity. Well, I thought that was chance of rain. I should go in the house.
What's dating been like out there for you?
Man, after this last one, man, I just been chilling. I don't even I have no desire to right now. I can't see myself pouring into somebody else like that. Just because of how much it's exhausting, it's draining. And I just much rather do all of that stuff for myself. Like I went yesterday and got a manicure and pedicure. The most expensive one they had. And it felt good. I like, oh yeah, give me the deluxe. This one right here. Oh yeah, the one with the stones and the wax and the top. Yeah, give me that one. And it just feel good, bro. Every now and again, like I ain't never been no shoe person, but every now and again, I'll go buy a pair of shoes, or I got real plants in my house now. I cook more.
You was cooking though.
Everything that I desired, or everything that I used to dream about and beg to do for a woman or with a woman, man, I just do all this stuff for myself now, bro. And I feel like, when the time comes, the time will come. But right now, man, just focus on yourself. Worry about yourself. Love yourself. Don't worry about loving nobody else. When God sends me the person who I'm supposed to love, they gonna be there. But right now, I love me.
That's what's up. I
feel like the more I love myself and the more I focus on myself and care about myself, it gets harder and harder to lose myself in somebody else. And I won't have to worry about that happening anymore.
Do you feel like you're gonna put a wall up?
No, not at all. Like a woman can come up to me.
You feel now. Inviting? Are you inviting? You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, for sure, absolutely, bro. A woman can come to me right now, introduce herself. Hey, handsome, how you doing? I'm interested in you. Can I have your number? Like, of course. Like, here you go. Yeah. Good to meet you too. Thank you. You're beautiful as well. Blah blah blah. So I'm not blocked off, but I'm not chasing it either.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not looking for it. If it come, it come. But if it don't, like, I'm good. I'm good either way it goes.
Right.
Just because of how draining it is. I mean, emotionally, mentally, financially, physically. Relationships not easy, bro. It's like you gotta put in that work.
Oh yeah, trust me, I know.
You gotta put in that work, man. It's fun. You gonna love it. It's rewarding, but you have to put in that work every day to keep it that way.
You feel like it's 50-50 these days?
It depends on the partner. It definitely depends on the partner. It depends on the dynamic of the relationship, because I feel like every relationship is different.
I agree.
I feel like it should be, and but it's some relationships that are going great where it's 80-20. Or
Really? A good relationship that's going 80-20?
I mean, I
Is that
don't
possible?
agree with it.
Is that so basically
I don't agree with
somebody giving up something and they just I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I say I don't agree with it, but you know, it just depends on the relationship. It depends on the people. It depends on what their intentions are, what they're in it for. A dude could be paying for everything and doing all of this for this girl, and he happy as hell with it. And this girl just giving him the bare minimum. She's, you know, taking advantage of all the fruits and labors of it, and she could be happy as hell. And that might be what works for them.
I don't think that's gonna work long term though.
No, absolutely not.
He's gonna get tired of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
He gonna devalue her in the long run. That's how I look at it. He's gonna devalue her in the long run.
Absolutely, I agree.
Because eventually he gonna want somebody that's bringing something to the table too, and she gonna look like, well, I thought this is what it was. Like, well, yeah, I'm tired of it.
Right.
I'm tired
because you started with that.
Yeah, you started with that.
You gave and it's been going like that.
Right.
Hey, that's crazy. That's how mine was. That's crazy. But no, like, yeah, and you get tired of it. Yeah, you get tired of it. Because it's like, you know, you're pouring into a cup, but it's like, you know, who's pouring into yours? Or how are you getting your refill?
I don't know. What do women want these days? What do women want in 2024? I mean, I've been out of the game for a minute, so
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Somebody that really loves them, like genuinely loves them, and that's not gonna play about them. Somebody who is definitely gonna come into their life and take a load off, and not necessarily take care of them, but take care of them. Like, let them know, like, hey, I know you don't need this, that, and the third. I know you don't need me to pay your bills, but it's nice to know I have a man who, if I did need him paid, he would do that for me, and he would be there for me.
A form of security.
I felt, security, and I feel like a lot of women. I feel like a lot of women have grown to be on some "if it, I'll do it myself" type vibe.
Yeah.
Or I got it. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need that. And a lot of men have become like, okay, cool, bye. Go ahead, do it yourself. You say you got it. And so there's this disconnect. But she really doesn't feel that way. But she's gonna pretend to feel that way so that you don't let her down. And so once these dudes stop letting these women down, they'll change their thought process.
Yeah.
And we'll get along better.
Mm.
And a lot of people have to stop. A lot of people have to stop making other people pay for someone else's mistakes.
Boy, you about to have a whole sermon on this one. So you saying, oh boy, they broke your heart, but now that we together, I gotta pay for his problems?
I didn't do that. Yeah, like let's share your location because you saying you going here, but it take 5 minutes to get here. So why you get here in 10?
Oh,
that's like what?
He micromanaging the relationship.
Yeah,
because the homeboy was his location said, old girl house when really he was supposed to be. Oh man.
Not even knowing like, well, my ex used to do this, or I was dealing with this person who did that, and it's like, what they got to do with me?
So she has
But at
to,
the same time, it's like I understand that. So I feel like the number one thing in relationships now is, reassuring your partner through words and actions. Reassure your partner.
yeah.
Because if they're not getting that reassurance from you, they're gonna get it from someone else,
Facts.
and that cycle is never gonna end.
I mean, I believe everybody deserves a clean slate.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do me like that because he did you like that. That ain't fair.
Mm-hmm. Like if I met somebody right now, like my relationship was probably over September, October, August, something like that. Really, really, the middle of last year, to be honest. Um, but I'm never gonna meet somebody right now and be like, uh, I feel like you gonna do this because my ex did that. Like, no, I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna observe you. I'm gonna pay attention, and I'm not gonna ignore the flags.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of times, myself included, I ignore the flags. But I'm not ignoring no flags. I'm gonna see what's what and take it for what it is. Like when people show me who they are, it's hard
Believe it.
because now I gotta believe that.
Yeah.
I gotta believe that that's who you are because that's what you've shown me. And it's hard because it could be somebody you love that you've known for years or somebody you care about. But
Why do people ignore the flags when they see them? You know, God gives you these red flags. You know, He gives you these hints. You know, like Medea always say, don't act like He ain't give you that clue, that hint. You know,
man,
he coming in the house from work with no shoes on, but you don't say nothing. You like
when you love somebody, bro, and you care about somebody, and you feel how you feel about somebody, you don't view them in a negative light. You don't never want to see them in no bad light. So I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like a lot of people were telling me things about my ex, my partner, or it's gonna turn out like this, it's gonna turn out like that, it's gonna be like this, it's gonna be like that. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I ignored the hell out of everything and everybody because you couldn't tell me nothing negative about somebody who I love and care about. But once I took those blinders off and I actually saw people for who they are, I had to believe it.
Yeah.
And it hurt because that's just who people are. Whether it's friends, relationships, I believe it now. I see it, I believe it. I might not agree with it, but I respect it because that's what it is. And I see that that's what it is. I believe that's what it is. And I gotta go with it, man. I gotta go with it. It hurt, but I gotta go with it.
Man. Hey, I appreciate this, man. You about to head out?
I'm just chilling, I love this park, bro. People come up here with their friends, their families, their loved ones. Man, I am reading a book, baby crawling on the tile, like, bro.
I can't wait to see little JJ.
Bro, beautiful sisters over here having brunch. Like, I love it. It's like, why y'all doing? It's peaceful.
That's how it's supposed to be, man.
For sure. I be feeling good getting up on my day. Like something positive.
Yeah.
I probably, like I'm telling you, I probably would have been at home right now, just chilling, smoking hookah, watching Blacklist.
You fool with Power?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting on it too. I know BMF is on right now, but I'm waiting on that. And you know, Snowfall went off not too long ago, so
Oh yeah.
that was my ish too. But what time? Oh, it's 4:45. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me
You know what I'm saying?
let me go
The
check.
day done-
I'm gonna check on these
The
little
day
ones,
done
man.
passes by.
Right. Let me go check on these little ones, man. I appreciate it. Hey, anytime you want to hit me up, man, tap in with me. I appreciate you
Man,
doing this.
anytime you got a topic or anything, you know, you need me to touch on or speak on, bro. Like,
What do you
hey,
think
man,
about
let's
going
do it.
live? What do you think about going live, like on IG?
Hey, we can do that.
You do that? All right. Yeah, I see.
We can do it.
I see how to do that and figure out how to record it all and get that going. But yeah, man, I definitely appreciate this. I'm gonna chop this up real quick, and I'll let you know when it's on.
Let me know, bro, and I definitely share it for you, bro.
Oh yeah, this was good, man. Very therapeutic. I'm glad we was able to talk about this, man.
No, for sure, bro. It's all love, man.
All right, big dog.
All right, baby, be blessed.
You as well. Peace.